Hello and welcome to Looking Back On, the series when I look back on older games and see what they did wrong, what they did right, and are they still worth playing. So today I'm going to be looking at Kameo Elements of Power, and I have a lot of nostalgia for this game, so I might be a bit biased, but I just love this game so much, and it is really underrated, although for this I'll just need to try and be as truthful as I can, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so to start off, I just want to say this game oozes charm. Like, ever since I was young, I've always loved magic, and it was one of the first things that originally drew me to the game. I like the mystery and the fun of witches and wizards and spells and enchantments. In my opinion, this game captures that perfectly. It gives me a sense of wonder that I can't really describe with words. This game also has such a unique style and is full of cool and interesting gameplay, and it can be really quite funny sometimes.
Mystic, I've got the whatnot, and Ortho says it's fully repaired.
Took him long enough to fix it.
If you want to talk about long, then take a look at your snout in the mirror.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
But to be honest, the voice acting's, let's just say the voice acting's not really up to today's standards.
Kameo, I just wanted to say that you were great!
Although there was one part of the game where every line of dialogue had me in stitches.
We're all that's left of the platoon sent out to save Alice and the kids. The rest of my men were wiped out.
Got to give it to you, those Yorkshire accents, absolutely on point. Well done, good job. Right, now let's talk about gameplay, because I think this game has some of the most creative gameplay mechanics I've seen. Not too unsimilar to Portal. Not that I'm saying that this game is as good as Portal, I'm not saying that in any way. It's just that I couldn't help being reminded of it when I was playing. I think this is because in both games you have to think outside of the box and use the skills that you've learned throughout the game to solve puzzles. Although in Kameo the puzzles are a little easier, especially when you can open the whatnot at any time and it practically tells you exactly what you have to do. Another thing that really rustles my jimmies is those Shadow Realm minigame things, where you have to defeat the Shadow Troll to get a new Elemental Warrior. I understand that it's an integral part of the game, but it gets so tedious, especially when you're as bad as them as I am. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about what makes this game bad now, because there are so many parts of this game that are absolutely amazing. Like the level design. The level design in this game is really good, which is quite surprising, as you'd think that a game aimed towards a younger audience wouldn't really think about that. There are so many areas in this game that just give me a strange sense of exploration, despite the fact that the game is pretty damn linear for the most part. One of my favourite examples of this good level design is in the Snowtop Village. I really enjoyed how in this area it's practically open world, and you have to unlock certain elemental sprites to enter different parts of the level. For example, a sprite that can grapple to blue plants so that you can access certain areas that you couldn't before, or a sprite that allows you to climb up ice which can unlock shortcuts. It's just so unique and clever, and today's developers should be taking notes. I understand that it's nothing groundbreaking, but at least it has better level design compared to tons of modern day games like some of the most recent Call of Duties. Now, let's answer this question once and for all. Is it still worth playing? Everyone is into different things, but I believe almost everyone will enjoy this game in some way or another. I strongly implore you play this game, so I'm not the only one who loves it, and you can take part in a very unique and fun experience that you'll never be able to take part in unless you play this game. In the end, it's your choice whether you play it or not mine. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye! Although for this, I need to try and be as truthful. Although for this, I'll need to try and be as... Why do I suddenly have a lisp? Although for this, I'll need to be in trying... What the wrong is wrong with my voice?